We're in the midst of our sermon series about the rule of life, the Via Karis. Each Sunday, we're focusing on different aspects of Christian discipleship that draw us closer to God and closer to one another. Last Sunday, we focused on the table in two ways. We shared communion, and we shared a meal after worship together. When I think of sharing food at table with others, here are some things that come to mind: connection, hospitality, time well spent, nourishment, and of course, gratitude. Each Wednesday night, we have the opportunity to share a meal together. And did you know that this week's menu is breakfast for dinner? Brenner. Sounds enticing, doesn't it? I hope you'll join us in the meal on Wednesday to share food, to make conversation, to be nourished by an unexpected interaction with a neighbor. I'd love to challenge us to do two things. So here's challenge number one. Think of someone in our congregation that you don't often interact with and invite them to share a meal or a cup of coffee together. Challenge number two. As you go about your daily life, look for someone who either you know needs a listening ear, or look for someone who you would like to know more about. Invite them to break bread and be nourished by the time you spend together. As we read in the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus reminds the disciples and reminds us that where two or three are gathered in God's name, God is there. I hope to connect with many of you at Brenner Wednesday night.